Hey, it's 12:08 at night and I'm recording this video. If I don't, I wouldn't. So, why not just record it and post it? It's already so late, but leaving this habit will only break the cycle which I am trying to. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Yes, I did it. After a long time, I woke up, I went outside, took the sunlight in, and actually saw the green. It really felt very peaceful after a long time. The placid wind and the soft sunlight, it was awesome. This day is very surprising for me. After like an eternity, I directly went to studies. Yes, I did not doom scroll. I did not feel like, no, I should just check this one thing. I straight went to my study and for 2.5 hours I stick to it. I stuck with it. With obviously having some breaks in between, but I did not touch my phones. I did not do any other activity that would distract me or hit me with a different kind of dopamine boost that will, hinder me or distract me from the purpose which I was planning to. After that, I had my breakfast. Then, after breakfast, I went to the gym, and unfortunately, my knee still hasn't injured. This has kept me out for a long time, and I'm unable to do the leg workout. And if you know me, how much I love doing the leg workout, it sucks. But let's take precautions because I really don't want to be injured for a very long time. So yeah, that's happened. I came back from gym, I had my lunch, and after lunch I had a unplanned nap. And when I woke up, it was very late. It was around 5:30 in the afternoon. I had a presentation due. I had to meet that mentor, but I just couldn't. I did not have the energy to engage with him or have any kind of conversation with him. I left it to my group mates and they dealt with it. I don't know how that went. I haven't taken the updates yet. Tomorrow I will do that. Dodged a bullet, but also I may have missed something. Honestly, I don't care that much anymore. Now, after that, I really thought that evening will be as good as the morning, how I started this whole day. It was very different. I procrastinated. I just couldn't go back to the studying ways. This made me realize, even though I may have a solid start, but to break this habit of not sitting for study, it still needs a long way of putting yourself in. But I really hope in the next few days I manage to tackle all these problems. Now, after that, I had my dinner. I I also did my graphics work. I'm learning Adobe Illustrator. I've also posted the work which I did on my design Instagram account. The link will be around somewhere here in the description, maybe. Also, yeah, I think today was a very, I think it's a start, I could say. Nothing too big of a milestone, a slow start. I hope this slow start becomes something great tomorrow. Let's move on to the next impromptu session which we have been doing this channel. So, yesterday I had my phone and you guys couldn't see the screen, so I bought my earpad. So I will just, I think, is it visible? Yeah, I think it is. So I'll spin the word. Let me zoom it for you guys. The instrument you start playing. Interesting. So I will take a minute to prepare for this. Okay, let me start the timer. Okay, the time is over. So I will start. Today's topic is the instrument you played during the instrument you stopped playing. Two roads diverged in Yellowwood, and I'm sorry I couldn't travel both. And that kind of choice was laid in front of me when I was in class 3. I had to choose from guitar or tabla. And me being me, I always felt like going for the underrated things. I knew guitar is cool, and guitar will always be cool. So you can guess, right, what I chose. Yes, I chose tabla. I felt like that maybe everybody's going in this thing, so let me try tabla and all. It was very, my father was actually very happy. He used to play tabla when he was a child. He couldn't complete the whole thing because he had other responsibilities and he wasn't in that privileged environment like I am in right now. Talking about the experience, the very first experiences, it was actually very tough. Like to split your fingers like this, and the surface of the tabla and the bigger thing is called dogi in Bengali. The dogi was very soft, and it was actually easy to just uh, I mean, that will sound very bad. It was very easy to play that, but that small one, the tabla one, the surface was actually very hard. The middle portion was called gap, and this I forgot what was the term. So it was a very difficult moment when my fingers were very tiny and it actually hurt my finger very bad. Now, with coming time, I got comfortable with it and I was playing very decent. I wouldn't say that I'm very talented in musical thing. I'm actually the very least talented. I don't have any sense of rhythm still now. I'm actually very jealous of the people who have that rhythm and the la pausa of music. But I had a talent of good stringing them. Like I could actually play them very well. I may not have the rhythm, but I had the tools to play it right. Now, there is always something which has been bothering me since childhood. Like I could have done a lot better than I have done there. Basically, I have done nothing. I learned till class 9, and yeah, I still am a pretty decent. Like, you won't understand, you won't get like if I'm playing after so many years. But the problem was that I never played it along with the music. The, the who was teaching me, he was a very talented person and also a very good teacher, I must say. But I don't think he was very justifiable in the approach he took with with the students like us. For example, he used to give home lessons and he used to teach in a center. And I was going to the center obviously. So I actually received a very little time. Like every student needs to get around like 15 to 20 minutes, and that's fair. Like you don't need so many time to teach those things. But the problem was that he was very not punctual. He used to make us sit for like 2 to 3 hours. Also, he was the principal of that institution, so he had other responsibilities, and we were more like we were the last priorities. On the other hand, the students who have learned from him in home lessons, they are taken care of in a very good way. Like when I played with them, I actually felt like they are very well polished. That did not stop me from being at their level as well. There were events like annual functions of our institution. We had this whole tabla people just sitting here and playing a certain kind of tal and that kaharwa and everything stuff. I was actually very decent. I also feel I was better than them at some point, but I feel they had more experience and more connection with the teacher who was teaching them. Yeah, that's a very memorable anecdote in my life. Also, I do plan to learn a new instrument. I wouldn't reveal it now, but I have seen from YouTube. Let's see if I ever start this on this YouTube channel. Till then, goodbye. Take care.